Nice. I'm excited for this one. There's a lot more familiarity between Gilbert Burns and the artists formerly known as the Modesto Nuts, and Hamza Chimaev making his PSG debut. Big time matchup here. Remember, both these boys headed in to the Tough House. Little bit of a preview here, and I'm very excited. Christian, you're one of the coaches for Tough. We know that Gilbert Burns will be on Team Ngannou as he resides with Juan. But maybe Chimaev is on Team Ngannou as well, or maybe Chimaev makes his way to Team Gon. Very interested in your thoughts on this fight once it's done. Here we go. Burns Chimaev kicking off. They touch gloves. Wow, is Christian muted maybe?
Sorry, we were handling some Ultimate Fighter scouting.
Oh, nice.
Have to make sure that we turn over every stone here in the welterweight division. Obviously, Gilbert Burns not going to be coming to Team Gon, but Hamza Chimaev very well could be with the Dark Knights and Team Gon. So definitely looking to see what we can uncover from one come shot Chimaev tonight in this very competitive matchup between two familiar foes, as you pointed out. Gilbert Burns having a lot of familiarity with Juan and his coaching staff. Hamza Chimaev now with Paragon Sports Group.
They're certainly getting after
We're seeing a lot of leg kicks early.
Absolutely. One thing that is very true this fight is that Burns has a lot of power. He's got crazy power for his size. He's a smaller welterweight, but he's got big time power. He can make up a difference in this fight quickly. Chimaev no slouch though.
Absolutely. Chimaev much taller.
Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. Damage done.
Yeah, he's a huge welterweight. And once again, we're seeing, somebody who's path forward, not typically striking. This is a little bit what we saw from Hamzat against Gilbert Burns in May. But you can tell that the striking has been elevated from working with PSG.
Yeah, absolutely. You're seeing a lot of work to the body too. PSG knowing that if Hamzat can work that body, zap some of that stamina from Gilbert Burns, a lot of that power gets negated.
Yep, good call.
Gilbert Burns getting through the block. With some nice 1-2s inside.
Yeah, you gotta wonder if Hamzat's gonna shoot at some point here.
Oh, the uppercut from Burns. Oh, the combos from Chimaev are coming out quickly.
Oh, big leg kick, big overhand.
Oh, you see
and
the
there it is.
Oh,
he
slam.
Oh, wow, the high
side control. Oh, Gilbert Burns looking for the reverse off the cage, and he's going to get it.
Black belt jiu-jitsu.
Oh, Gilbert Burns going to posture up, and he's going to let him back to the feet.
Oh, wow.
Interesting decision from Gilbert Burns.
Very interesting. You got to wonder if he's going to regret that choice. And we are getting a little bit of lag here. Got to wonder if that's impacting these guys' decision making.
Oh, and the knee to the body. Low leg kick from Burns.
We're working off the iPhone 14 Pro hotspot currently.
I love throwing the jab, but you realize that as MMA evolves,
nice kick to the body from Burns.
Yeah, the iPhone 14 Pro doing a lot of big time work in this matchup here.
It's the uppercut again.
The uppercut again. That patented PSG uppercut is showing up big time here. Back-to-back low leg kicks for Chimaev. Looking for it again there, unable to connect.
Yeah, Burns back in orthodox. I like that move. I don't think switch stance southpaw is working too well. Again, Chimaev paying attention to the legs here. Oh, Chimaev's been such a good counter striker. He's been such a good counter striker.
The uppercut is really lethal, Max. Gilbert Burns being very cautious to engage, knows he's eating a lot of damage right now, but CHIMAEV landing with those leg kicks from range. Oh, throwing a kick out there blind, just not going to get the job done. Oh, CHIMAEV letting these combos fly. Low leg kick is heavy.
Oh, Burns goes for the takedown and he gets it. Wow, side control.
Oh, we're going to see a Darce attempt from Khamzat Chimaev. Burns in danger, needs to find a way out of this choke.
Closer than you'd like.
Left. Close. Really, really close. Lots of time left in this round. Gilbert Burns looking like he might get out of this, but it's tight.
Gilbert.
It's really tight.
Looking like Vitor Belfort right there.
Oh, this is really bad. TRT Tour is in the Darce really bad. Oh, he is able to escape. Ends up in
side saddle
here. Gonna get back to the feet. Oh, needs to regain some stamina. The stamina is really bad for Gilbert Burns right now.
Yeah, the choke.
The head kick.
Oh my God, Khamzat. Khamzat.
And Gilbert is down.
Khamzat he wanted to finish bad. He wants to finish bad there. But Burns is going to survive.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
What an absolutely incredible first round.
Crazy first round. Crazy first round. You know, Burns had he had some success. He did land a couple of big shots. The hooks at some points got through, but overall that was Khamzat kind of showing off Christian.
Yeah, 100%.
Three knockdowns. It's a 10-8, right?
Yeah, very close to a 10-8. And this this broadcast of the Fight Forever League Dismember to Dismember pay-per-view here, brought to you by T-Mobile.
Khamzat slams him in the middle of the octagon. There will be no reversal
T-Mobile with their patented 5G network. Get the iPhone 14 Pro Max on us. T-Mobile.
Oh, wait a minute.
5G everywhere.
Oh my God! What?
Burns back to
wow. I'm not sure about that one, Christian.
You have to wonder what the tactic is for Gilbert Burns here. I mean, not having any success in the feet, dropped multiple times by CHIMAEV in close. Oh my God! Oh my God!
And he's dead.
Oh, the knee.
Oh, he's dead right
The
there.
standing knee from Khamzat Chimaev.
And he's going to be thinking about Christian letting him up there.
Multiple times.
Yeah.
I mean, we had in the first round posturing up in side control, could have rained down from knee on belly, opted to let him back to the feet. Multiple other opportunities in that first round and the second round here where he could have held CHIMAEV on the ground. Arguably has more of an advantage on the ground than CHIMAEV, but opts to get back
having the back there. Yeah.
Absolutely.
But can't take anything away from Khamzat, though. A great performance. More stand-up than I think we could have predicted, but definitely a couple of huge high crotch slams. Christian, I'll let you interview PSG one more time.
Yeah, we're down in the cage right now. These fighter interviews brought to you by T-Mobile. T-Mobile 5G network everywhere. Get the iPhone 14 Pro Max on us. T-Mobile 5G everywhere. Khamzat Chimaev and John, Paragon Sports Group, you got to be absolutely pleased with the performances from your fighters tonight. Khamzat Chimaev going out of his way to really emphasize the stand-up, really didn't do a whole lot on the ground outside of that one Darce choke attempt, which you know that my fight team was going absolutely crazy over. Talk to me about what the game plan was against Gilbert Burns being a very powerful striker, also being very skilled on the ground, but also Khamzat being new to your team and trying to emphasize on his strengths and negate some of his weaknesses.
Yeah, thanks so much, Christian. Thank you guys again for the booth work. Always a pleasure. I just want to thank T-Mobile for continuing to sponsor the FFL and doing incredible work with their coverage map. They've really made leaps and bounds over the past 2 years to extend their coverage map, so I want to thank them for that.
It's incredible.
Yeah, so, Khamzat is a, what can I say about him? He is,
what can you say?
Yeah, he's on his own time zone. He's in his own time zone. He's on his own time. There's not much I do to control him, to be honest. And in this match, We had a specific game plan for Gilbert. We knew Gilbert was very dangerous standing up. The power advantage was significant. And the entire training camp, we drilled takedowns, ground and pound, wrestle fuck. That's all we game planned. And what does Hamzat do? He comes out here and he stands with one of the most dangerous welterweights in the division. I'm not pleased. I'm not pleased at all. I don't know what we have to do to get through to this kid. I hope to God he doesn't run into the likes of Leon Edwards or Kamaru Usman or someone, you know, who's going to put his lights out with that power. I'm very, very worried about that. But yeah, I mean, happy to get the win for him. But yeah, definitely a little bit more by the seat of our pants than I like to be as the leader of this group. So.
Absolutely, John, and obviously Hamzat going to be preparing now for the Ultimate Fighter. Talk to us a little bit about that. Obviously, you and Hamzat not necessarily on the same page here, but the talent is very clearly there. So how do you prepare for Hamzat potentially entering the Ultimate Fighter house and even being coached by another team?
Yeah, I think it's just continuing to find that fine line between pushing him too far and obviously he's tremendously talented. He knows what he wants to do in there, and he's a savage. There's no doubt that he's going to be successful. I just get a little anxious about what he's going to do in some of these fights and who he's going to call out and who he wants to fight. It's eerily reminiscent to the end with Conor last season for us. It's just feeling odd right now, Christian. I got to be honest with you. It feels like an uncaged animal, and I just hope we can find a way to continue to support his journey.
Absolutely. Well, we look forward to seeing Hamzat get back in there and compete once again. Incredibly talented, entertaining fight, and congratulations to your fight team.
Thank you so much.
Not 100% sure if we have Juan here in the booth. Network connection error somewhere along the way. We will look to regroup with his unnamed fight team at a later date to get his thoughts on this. Okay, Juan, hi. Yes, hi. Obviously, T-Mobile putting in a lot of heavy work today. Coverage map has been widely expanded across the country, but not just the country, but the globe. With all of that being said, shout out to T-Mobile. Juan, not the result that you were looking for with Gilbert Burns. Obviously, a fighter that you and your fight team are incredibly familiar with. Have spent multiple seasons with Gilbert Burns. A lot of power there. Had a couple good moments, but just ultimately unable to get the finish on the feet. Kept wanting to go back to the feet instead of staying on the ground. Was that the game plan, or did Gilbert kind of go a little bit rogue on you there?
Wow, he's remote coaching his fighter. That's crazy.
COVID-19 will do it. Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely. Greatly appreciate your time, Juan. We look forward to seeing your fight team get back in there very quickly.
Yes, we're going to get right into it. Eddie Wineland makes his unnamed fight team debut against not TJ Dillashaw as promoted. TJ got injured in training camp, guys.
Whoa.
He's not able to make this fight.
Stop me if you've heard